morning and welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rhonda Lahnert.
And I'm Chuckalicious, Chuck Williams.
We were just talking about things for me and my granddaughter 1,000 miles an hour to do this summer. And here's another one. Here's another great opportunity. Mr. Clinton Oberbeck joins us this morning talking about the Dynamite Museum. Now, when I say Dynamite, I think about Jimmy J. Walker. That's what it means in my head. Chuck, you had a question for Clinton.
Yeah.
Welcome, Clinton. How are you doing today?
Clinton, just tell me up front, what is the Dynamite Museum?
That's a great question, and I would mention that I do have more information on my website, Clinton.press, on this under the Route 66 tour. But the Dynamite Museum is actually not a museum at all. It's an art collective that was formed in the 90s of several artists in Amarillo, and they did several projects. They're most famous for Cadillac Ranch, but they also did what's called the street signs, and people mistakenly refer to the street art signs that you see in people's yards all over Amarillo as a Dynamite Museum. But that's just a project of that art collective named Dynamite Museum.
Well, what about it that is so unique about Dynamite Museum?
Well, I think for one thing, although it probably isn't in the Guinness Book of World Records exactly, it is known for being the largest outdoor art display in the world when it was installed. I think there was over 3,000 pieces in Amarillo, and also in Adrian, Texas. I was just out in Adrian, Texas yesterday to take pictures of the signs there. There are 3 right on Route 66, and of course that town is famous for being the midpoint of Route 66, so not surprising that we find a few signs there too.
Well, Clinton, tell us about the tour that you put together for this summer.
Well, like the Dynamite Museum is not an actual museum. My coloring book tour is actually going to be a classic car show tour. I just bought a 1973 AMC Javelin from my dad, and he's putting the finishing touches on that beauty. And it's going to be I'm going to name her, christen her Pearl the Wonder Car.
Oh, and wow.
Take her on a classic car show tour. I'm hoping, I don't think we're going to be ready. We want to be ready for June 1st here at the Texas Panhandle War Memorial Car Show, but I think it's probably going to be June 15th at the Dillard's Dad's Car Show here in Amarillo. We're going to start out the tour and run through Labor Day. And then also I'll be doing an art exhibit. I'm a 3D print artist and mixed media artist, so I've already got some installations there. You can also find that under on my website, Clinton.press, under that Route 66 tour. The traveling art installation is called Analog Little Doggies.
Analog Little Doggies. Now, and that's the thing about this, Clinton, is that you kind of do this tongue-in-cheek. There's a little humor involved.
Yes. Oh, yes. I consider myself a bit of a humorist, the wordsmith. I love oxymorons. I consider myself an amateur polymath.
There you go. Some puns in the play there. The Dynamite Museum Coloring Book Emergency Road Kit Edition is available on Amazon. A neat way to prepare for a crack-up attack with the Dynamite Museum Coloring Book and Emergency Road Kit Edition. Go out and see. So as part of the tour, when does it kick off and how can we be a part of it?
Well, I think we're going to kick it off officially on June 15th. Now, I do have art installations already in town. And the Analog Little Doggies, the Little Doggies, are 3 versions of them. There's the mini or sidekick version, the regular or analog, and then there's a super. And the super has a disc golf disc with it. That's how you know it's a super. I'm going to have a lot of them installed all over, like I said, Route 66, the Katy Trail, and the Great River Road. But there's only 5 super locations, and one of them's here in Amarillo and Strata. The other 4 are actually in Missouri. Republic, Joplin, and 2 in Boonville. But those are going to be, we're going to have a little friendly competition, hopefully. Participation art is always up to the participants, whether they want to do it or not. I can just kind of encourage them a la Willy Wonka. And, want to get out there and maybe build a huge freaking robot out of one of them. But anyway, we're going to have a little contest. We'll have a charity giveaway. Labor Day is when we'll do the judging.
All right. Come out and see the Dynamite Museum. Clinton, where can they connect with you again? Where are you at on socials?
Clinton Oberbeck on Facebook, and my website is Clinton.press and also Dynamite.museum.
Dynamite.museum. I think that's added to the list. Yeah, we got to put that on the list because She does fancy herself a little artist, and be a part of the fun of Route 66 and find something new. The Dynamite Museum. You can find Clinton at Clinton Oberbeck on Facebook. And of course, you can find it with the Clinton.press. .net, is it?
Oh, no, Clinton.press.
Clinton.press, that's his website. And be a part of something fun and come tour the Dynamite Museum and celebrate Route 66. It's going to be a big celebration and be a part of it. Clinton, thank you for taking time out and hanging out with us today.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it.
Anytime. The Dynamite Museum. So something new added to the list. There you go. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning. You know the two rules. Be kind, be careful.
Go Hawks.